There's a wagon box. And there's a newer white horse plow some dealer probably bought just to see if he could sell it, get his money back. Hard to say. There's another thresher. That's a Frick. I suppose the thresher bringing $5,900 a couple weeks ago. That's probably why there's so many of them here. But there's a pretty nice box. I should get my tape measure. I could use a couple boxes. There's another grain binder. That binder went through my shop. I can tell by my truck work, or at least the truck went through my shop. A Dion thresher. Not gonna see a lot of them around here. Another cutter, Paypec. I believe that's a Model L. There's another thresher, another Frick. A couple more sawbucks. And that's probably a 10. That's a little smaller than a 12. But that still has that gearbox, so it's worth buying for parts if I can. But I've got 3 or 4 gearboxes now, and I don't know how long it's going to be viable to even sell. So we'll see. I don't know. But yeah, that's a big line of equipment. I told my wife I'd be home by 3 o'clock. I don't think that's going to happen. Go back to this binder. I'm gonna say the truck went through my shop. I can tell by that piece there. I've made them, and I made that top piece, and that's how I tighten them up with those 2 halves there. Those white pieces there, mine too. The binder I can't say went through my shop though. It's hard to say. But what is that? That's number 4 binders. 4 binders, 3 McCormick's and 1 John Deere. They will not bring much of anything at all. That's a pretty nice seat stem. Still has McCormick Deering on it. Well, it's not a bad binder either. When I was a kid, we used to have these, and we used to hide in there, play in there. That was a good time. I'm not sure what they would have used that wagon for. That used to be a pretty popular 2-bottom plow of the Amish. It's an Oliver. I've always known them as a rooster comb. Oliver. It looks like kind of a rooster comb. It helps lift it. It's got the newer Radex bottoms on. Back to that white horse plow. Whenever I don't have these, people ask me all over the place for them, and now I've got 2, and I've probably had them for 3 years. And there's an I&J 3-row. Sorry. Yeah, 3-row. So we got 2 Peckways and 4 Grims. There's at least 6 white top buggies here. We have that number 9 cutter. Curious to see what that's going to bring. Probably a portable chicken. I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a portable chicken. There we got that loader. We got number 7 cutter. One of 3 number 9 mowers here. So that one there scares me probably more than it should because of that weld on the axle. But again, that almost has to be ice got in there and blew it out. I don't know. I don't think I'm giving as much for that one as I do the other ones. And we're not sure what kind that is. I'm not a threshing machine guy, so I don't know. But yeah. Might have a John Deere spreader, but that's probably more than I want to pay. I'm most excited about the number 9 mowers. We'll see. It's towards the end of the year, so people may not buy. A nice packer. And here we got this dealer equipment again. You never know. I've seen it sell and I've seen it not sell. I think there's 7 buggies here. And we got that little Woodhull 1-horse. Might be curious to see what that brings. We got another number 9. Here we got the corn binder again. We got another Grim Tedder. We got another Grim Tedder. We got another elevator. 2 grain drills. That's a pretty Husker shredder, but that wear on that axle, that right there, kind of worrisome. So if that's worn that hard, you can only imagine what the rest of it's like. Number 81, we got the 2 box. That's the good one. High rod about it, 2 box here. Could you get about $2 on 75, $75, $25 bit there, $50 bit there, $25 bit there, surely $25, oh, I think here's where I started. There you got a pretty nice truck, nice wheels, so it's definitely rebuildable. Which again, the truck's worth as much as a binder. Here we got a cultipacker and a rotary hoe, hammer mill. There's a John Deere Big 4 mower with a broken frame. Another Frick thresher machine. Yeah, a $5,900 thresher. That's why they're probably here. There's 4 buggies. And that's the sale. There's another buggy. And that's the sale today in Reedsville, PA.